Hey, what's up, you guys? Oh man, I need to play some music. How's that sound? All right, let's go. I picked out a bunch of songs that I think will cheer me up. I mean, not that I'm doing bad. I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing? I feel like I'm doing okay. But I just picked some positive shit. All right. Home is where I wanna be. Pick me up and then turn me around. I feel numb, born with a weak heart. I guess I must be happy. Less we say about it, the better. Make it up as we go along. Feet on the ground, head in the sky. It's okay, I know nothing's wrong. Nothing, oh, I got plenty of time. Oh, you got light in your eye, and you're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time, never for money, always for love. Cover up and say goodnight, say goodnight. home. It's where I wanna be, but I guess I'm already there. I come home, she lifted up her wings. I guess this must be the place. Well, I can't tell the one from the other. Did I find you or did you find me? There was a time before you were born. If someone asked, that's where I'll be. We drift in and out. Oh, sing into my mind. And of all those kinds of people, you got a face with a view. I'm just an animal looking for a home. Share the same space for a minute or two, and you'll love me till my heart stops. Love me till I'm dead. Eyes that light up, eyes look through you. Cover up the blank spots, hit me on the head. I go, ooh. I go, ooh. Oh, that feels good. Jesus fucking Christ. How are you guys doing? Does it sound all right? Oh, yeah, there's people. Sweet. Oh, man. So, yeah, making music feels good. A lot better than not making music. So I've had this list going for several years. Every time I hear a song I wish I knew, I add it to the list, and the list has just been growing, and I haven't been doing anything about it. And so the first thing I thought when I started picturing whatever this is, this next couple months of ours, the first thing I thought was, oh, well, at least I can finally learn all those fucking songs. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going down the list of shit I wish I knew, you know, songs I like and songs by my friends. Here's a song by Barr. I was holding my breath when the tightrope walker slipped into the moon glow, saying, all my children follow me. Maybe it's time to go. You can be chrome when you're wise. You can be wise when you're blue. Baby, if I have, then I have for you. I'm bribing the jury to keep me in jail, singing tea for the tiller man. And although I lie fantastically, I swore an oath on my history. It's a miracle I can see. You can be wrong when you're right, even when you're right on cue. And if I die tonight, then I die for you. call me son, great-grandson and grandson, great uncles, aunts, relatives. Judge what I have done. I want to make it right by you, even if it's all I do. And if it's all I do, I'll do it for you. Yes, people will raise a whole lot of hell about the water in the windmill. Although I stab chaotically, it hurts no one but me. Even the darkness has arms, but it ain't got you. Baby, I have it, and I have you too. Oh, and a light in the window to pass the night through. Maybe so uncertain, but what can I do? Keeping it on, keeping it on. And I know I like it, but what does that prove? Sometimes I wish, sometimes I fear. I don't know how to love you. I bring to you with reverent hand all the books and the lullabies. Kind woman, that my passion wore like the shoreline wears the tide. Maybe the water went dry, keeping an eye on you. With an eye on you, it could drown me too. I already broke a fucking string. Who needs it? Well, people will raise a whole lot of hell about the water in the windmill. Although I stabbed chaotically, I swore an oath on my history. It's a miracle I can see. Even the darkness has arms, but they ain't got you. Baby, I have it, and I have you too. And a light in the window to pass the night through. Maybe so uncertain, but what can I do? Keeping it on, keeping it on. And I know I like it, but what does that prove? Sometimes I worry, I don't know how to love you. Oh man, I love that fucking song. Oh, bummer. Well, let's take a look. Yeah. What's up, you guys? Fuck. Should I just like change a string? I guess I should. Might take me a minute. You guys just want to like hang out for a sec? Here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, professional musician, backup, strings. Let's see. Green. How's everybody's day, eh? Anything exciting happen? Oh shit, this one might. Oh no, it'll be okay. Well, I'm starting to get used to this shit, I guess. I mean, somebody made a cool comment that I related to, which was, finally the introverts get a leg up. I've read some studies about how introverts, get less, top positions, less CEOs, blah, 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 blah. The capitalism favors extroverts. And when I learned that, I kind of have both. I think a lot of us do, but I remember when I learned that, I was pissed. I was like, well, geez, that's just a fluke, and that determines so much of your life path. Although I'm sure all the women that are listening are like, yeah, now you understand, buddy. But anyway, this is like the first time that introverts are like ahead of the ball. I've got the fucking skills for this shit. I don't know about y'all. It does piss me off, though. I mean, does anybody else have the feeling that it happened at like just the wrong time? Like there was just so much good shit about to happen. You guys feel that way? That's definitely, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel like that is probably not just me. But man, God, we were going to do so much cool playing. We had so much shit planned for Jazz Fest. We're going to do all this electric Beethoven music and a bunch of shows with Bill Kreutzmann and Tom Hamilton and Aaron Magner. Ah, Jesus. It's like, it's right there. It was right fucking there. Ah. Well, que sera, sera. Honestly, I think our whole culture is completely in fucking shock right now. This is like too big for us to really wrap our heads around. I mean, I feel like I was trying to think about it. The last time something sort of deathy hit every living person on the planet at the same time, where everybody was freaked out and like immediately had a new concept of the world. It was probably August 1945 when they detonated the first atomic bomb over Japan, right? I mean, because then that wasn't about your nationality or your political party or your financial standing. It was like, oh, we have nuclear weapons now. We can now destroy the planet. Like that was the first time that anybody had ever taken that seriously, and everyone had to take it seriously, like that day, like suddenly. I was thinking that was probably it, because there's the Kennedy assassination, there's 9/11, but these things happen mostly to America. There's been huge events in the Middle East that didn't affect me that much directly, like didn't change my day, didn't change my trajectory, but dude, everyone in the world is currently doing this. I mean, they're not probably doing this. They're probably not improvising and, making music and getting their community together. I mean, there's two reasons I'm doing this. One of them is because I need to fucking play. The other one is because the Bay Area music scene has just been so dope for the last couple of years. And, I've had the luxury of going out 7 nights a week and not only seeing great players, but seeing friends. And I've tons of like friendships that have grown up because we can just all go see music every night. And it's like low key. It's not like big concert. You just fucking go. It's like, it's part of the community, And I'm really pissed that feels interrupted. So hopefully what I'm doing sounds okay, but also it's a way for you guys to like talk to each other and everybody can just see like, there's there's Nathan Moore. He's alive. I see him, whatever. There's my cats. Everybody's there. What's up, Stoops? What's up, Liz? What's up, Zayas? What's up, Miller? Man, so many homies. So, fuck. I don't know, man. All I know is whatever is ahead will be better with music. That is for damn sure. Cheers. Man, I I break strings all the time during shows. I never have the luxury to just change it and fucking talk. It's cool. I've had to face some fears to do this kind of webcast shit because you guys are ostensibly in my bedroom right now. I don't let anybody see my fucking bedroom. So that's changed. Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going through my list of songs I wish I could play. And I have no excuse now. In the attics of my life, full of clouded dreams unreal, full of taste no tongue can know, and lights no eye can see. When there was no ear to hear, you sang to me. I have spent my life seeking all that's left unsung, bent my ear to hear the tune, and close my eyes to see. When there were no strings to play, you played to me. book of love's own dream, where all the print is blood, where all the pages are my days, and all my lights grow old. When I had no wings to fly, you flew to me. You flew to me. In the secret space of dreams, where I dreaming lay amazed, when the secrets all get told and the petals all unfold, when there was no dream of mine, you dreamed of me. You dreamed of me. You dreamed of me. Man, that is not as hard as I thought it was. I did that song. I got to play with Vince Harmon and do that whole record at the Ardmore outside of Philly last year sometime. And I was real nervous about that one because it feels like it has a ton of chords, but it's honestly not as many as it seems like. It's actually one of the marks of Jerry Garcia's writing, I think, and one of the marks of classic shit throughout all of history, which is that the actual structure of it is simple and makes sense. And once you get it, you fucking get it. Right? You know? I saw on the like fans of Reed Mathis thing today when I was telling y'all I was going to do this, somebody asked for Queen Jane. Nope. So I was like, yeah, I mean, so whenever I sing this song, sometimes I wonder, like, I don't know if anybody there read the book Franny and Zoe by J.D. Salinger, but one of the main things in it is just sort of like, so, you know, you're a musician when you're a little kid, you obviously want it to glorify yourself, and you're like, I want everybody to think I'm fucking dope. For some people that lasts their whole life. And then you go through some sort of crisis, and you come out the other end being like, this isn't for me, I'm doing this for other people. But sometimes that's more of just doing it for yourself, and you're hoping it'll make you feel better to do it for other people, so it's still about you. And then one of the ways out of that is to picture, like, who is this for? Who are you singing to, Like, what's your audience, And I actually don't want to answer it. I don't want a concrete answer, but I definitely have an answer. I can't put it into words, but I see it fucking clearly, not visually, like I can sense there's definitely a place in the cosmos where I am aiming when I make music. But Dylan supposedly wrote this song. So him and Joan Baez were kind of coupling for a while. And then Dylan met Sarah Lowndes. They got married. And Joan was really hurt. Joan was kind of hoping she was going to be Bob Dylan's wife. And he wrote Joan Baez this song after his wedding. Let's see. Let me try this shit. I just got looping pedal back out for the first time in like over 10 years, so bear with me while I remember how looping pedals go. That'll work for later. When your mother sends back all your invitations, and your father to your sister, he explains that you're tired of yourself and all of your creations. Won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Well, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Now when all the flower ladies want back what they lent you, and the smell of their roses does not remain, and all your children, they start to resent you, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Well, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? this repetition. Well, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Now when all your advisors heave down their plastic at your feet to convince you of your pain, trying to prove your conclusion should be more drastic, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Now when all the bandits you have turned your other cheek to all lay down their bandanas and complain, and you want someone you don't have to speak to, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Well, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Well, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? Well, won't you come see me, Queen Jane? That's nice. There you go. I can't remember who it was that requested that, but some of y'all might know that I've arrived at Bob Dylan as a composer that fucking works for me at this stage of my life. It's got just the right amount of traditional shit. It's got just the right amount of surreal shit, you know. It's got just the right amount of soul and just the right amount of playfulness. And Bob Dylan has never played any of these songs correctly. There is no correct way to play any of these songs. That's why they're awesome. That's why Bob Dylan, really his only peer is Miles Davis, I feel like, as far as somebody that never looked back, kept evolving. You can drop the needle anywhere in his career and make a solid argument that that's his best shit, except maybe the early 80s. A couple of tracks in the early 80s, though, that, I mean, yeah, somebody's going to say off with my head if I say that. But Dylan fucking works. Here's one of the Basement Tape songs. Nothing was delivered, and I tell this truth to you, not out of spite or anger, but simply because it's true. Now I hope you won't object to this, giving back all that you owe. words you have to waste on this, well, the sooner you can go. Nothing is better. Nothing is best. Take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest. Nothing was delivered, but I can't say I sympathize with whatever your fate is gonna be. Yes, telling all those lies. Now you must provide some answers. What you sell ain't been received. Well, and the sooner you come up with them, yeah, the sooner you can leave. Nothing is better. No, nothing is best. Take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest. Nothing is better. No, nothing is best. Take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest. Take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest. Take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest. Oh man, the lyrics in that song did something to me just now that I did not expect him to do. It sounded to me like he was singing directly at Donald Trump on March 16th, 2020. What does it fucking say? He says, nothing was delivered, but I can't say I sympathize with what your fate is going to be, yes, for telling all those lies. Now you must provide some answers, for what you sell has not been received. And the sooner you come up with them, the sooner you can leave. Fucking Bob Dylan, man. How old was he in 1967? Let's see. He was born in 1940. 27 years old. 26 years old, 27 years old. Writing that shit just fucking for fun. He was probably fucking for fun. Oh, man. Here's a song I've never tried before. Literally never tried before. Singing it. I don't think I've ever played it on the guitar before either. But as we all know, guitars and basses are not actually very different. We pretend they're different because that's a fun game. That the instruments have personalities and roles and behavior, like guitars behave this way, basses behave that way. It's not really true. We project all that behavior onto these instruments. These instruments do whatever the fuck we tell them to do. comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, don't you see? You gotta make it somehow on the dream. You still believe, don't give it up. You got an empty cup, only love can fill. Only love can fill. Been walking all morning, been walking all night. I can't see much difference between dark and light. I feel the wind and I taste the rain. Never in my mind to cause so much pain. There comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, don't you see? You gotta make it somehow on the dream. You still believe, don't give it up. You got an empty cup that only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. From day to day, I'm just letting it ride. You get so far away from how it feels inside. You can't let go, no, you're afraid to fall. But the day may come when you can't feel at all. There comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, don't you see? You gotta make it somehow on the dream. You still believe, don't give it up. You got an empty cup, only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, don't you see? You gotta make it somehow on the dream you still believe. Don't give it up. You got an empty cup. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Man, that song feels kind of right on. Oh, how we doing here? You guys still there? Oh, fuck yeah. This is good. This is good. This is good. Oh, man. There's a song I've always wanted to play. And I learned it a few years ago for one gig. And I feel like maybe we didn't even play it. Like, we just learned it for the gig and then didn't even do it. So this might be a first. It's pretty annoying. Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning. The first thing that I heard was a song outside my window, and the traffic wrote the words. It came ringing up like Christmas bells, wrapping up like pipes and drums. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day. We'll wear it till the night comes. Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning. The first thing that I saw was the sun through yellow curtains and a rainbow on my wall. Blue, red, green, and gold to welcome you. Crimson crystal beads to beckon. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day. There's a sun show every second. There's a sun show every second. Oh. Now the curtain opens on a portrait of today, and the streets are paved with passers-by. Pigeons fly, waiters fly, waiting to blow away. Pretty baby, won't you stay? Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning. First thing that I knew, there was milk and toast and honey. and a bowl of oranges too. And the sun poured in like butterscotch, stuck to all my senses. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day. We'll talk in present tenses. We'll talk in present tenses. When the curtain closes and the rainbow runs away, I will bring you incense hours by night, by candlelight, by jewel light, if only you will stay. Pretty baby, won't you? Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning. Oh, woke up, it was a Chelsea morning. Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning. Chelsea morning. Ooh. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Man, I should have learned that whole record. What's her name? Brandi Carlile. Brandi Carlile performed Joni Mitchell's Blue in its entirety in LA last year, like last fall. And at the Disney concert hall or whatever, where the symphony plays. And Joni showed up. Joni hasn't been to a gig. I think it was 2015 when she had her, it was almost 5 years ago to the day when she had her like aneurysm or whatever. What happened to her again? I feel like it was like stroke like. I'm not too clear, but anyway, Joni showed up and there were a bunch of pictures on Brandi Carlile's Instagram of Joni in the green room, and Elton John was there, but honestly for me, I could care less. When Joni's there, that's the only person that's fucking in the room. Anyway. Feel weird. This is weird. You know what's interesting about this actually is that my adult life, you know, I've been, you know, professional musician, and you know, when I was young, there were situations where it was hard to pull the trigger, you know. It would be like you know, like climbing up on the high dive, you know. I think I probably climbed back down a couple times and had to tuck my tail between my legs, you know, as a middle schooler or something. But I found a workaround, which is that when you have a gig and you go on at 9:30, you fucking go on at 9:30, and you don't have to be brave to do that because you're not deciding to do it. It was booked 3 months ago, and there's a contract, and you start at 9:30, so you just go up and you just start. And I've never had to learn to really just be like, oh, I'm going on now because I want to, you know? And this shit is the definition of that. So that's kind of cool. Like, I feel like that's a muscle I'm working. I've been really trying to think, what are the skills that this experience is ideal for honing? And I think that is one of them. So going on the computer, I mean, I'm not really looking at what you guys are doing that much. I'm just concentrating on the music, but let's see. Oh, Maggie's here. What's up, Mags? Melanie's here. Hey, Melanie. Chris is here. Nina's here. Zayas. Love you, David Zayas. Fucking best. Jessica. I don't even know when these are from, like 10 minutes ago. Anyway, Kerrigan. Janice. Connor. Wow. Thomas Connor's here. Far out. How's it going in Chicago? Are you still in Chicago? Anyway, one person I'm extremely thankful for is a man named Nathan Moore. And this is a song of his. I actually played bass on this song on the album, but I never learned the guitar part, never learned to sing it. I mean, I sing along at the top of my lungs every time I see Nathan, or actually every time I put the record on too. But anyway, I think I got it. I think I can do it. I'm tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around, tired of finding something new to find each time something is found. Of course I've learned my lessons, I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, 'cause they know what I will say. Well, it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? I disappear into the screens and a million jelly beans, and I'm coughing up a coffin, driving nails lazily. I might dream up a mountain on the wings of such emotion, just a pair of ragged claws on the bottom of the ocean. And I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. No one asks what's new, 'cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. No one asks what's new, 'cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, they know what I will say. Well, it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? Yeah, man. Raise your hand if you watched Hippie Fiasco Rides Again every day in 2012. Was it 2012? I think it was 2012. Yeah. Oh, man, that shit kept me company during a very lonely period in my life. I would, go out into San Francisco and not know anybody and not know my way around, and come home to an empty room and open up the computer, and boom, there's Liz Bunny and Chad Galactic and Nathan Moore, and they were my fucking friends for that 6 months or whatever it was, the year. Thanks, you guys. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna do one more song and then go take a shower. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Thanks for music, man. Thanks for being part of music. It's actually, there's a lot of things about the last week that are so incredible that honestly I don't even know if any of us can conceive of it yet. In hindsight, it's going to be like Wow. One of the things that has happened so smoothly, at least in my life, is that I still get to play. I still get to play, and I'm not shouting into a vacuum. I'm shouting into your Bluetooth speaker. And just, I don't know, for whatever reason, I've spent my entire adult life making music more days than not, I mean, and if I were, and playing at home by yourself doesn't count. I mean, I'm not saying that's nothing, but I've never been in high school I practiced a lot, but man, ever since like 1999, 2000, I haven't played at home. I've just been gigging. I just gig. I just go to a building and there are hundreds of friends or dozens of friends or hundreds of strangers or dozens of strangers or one fucking stranger or one friend. Whatever. There's people in the room with me. And the music that gets made is not music that could be made alone. Like, it's like I might be the only one holding the instrument, but the person watching and listening is making the music. They're making my nervous system behave in a different way because of their attention. And that's the music I like, sitting around. And I mean, I like a G chord as much as the next guy, but sitting around and playing my instrument alone is only gets me so far. There's a very obvious metaphor here, and I'm not going to make it. But here's one more song that somebody on the thread requested. Ooh, that sounds cool. Nope, that's not it. How about oh yeah, what is it? Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Broken lines, broken strings, broken threads, broken springs, broken idols, broken heads, people sleeping in broken beds. Ain't no use jiving, ain't no use joking. Everything is broken. Broken bottles, broken plates, broken switches, broken gates, broken dishes, broken parts. Streets are filled with broken hearts, broken words never meant to be spoken. Everything is broken. Seems like every time you stop and turn around, someone else just hit the ground. Broken cutters, broken saws, broken buckles, broken laws, broken bodies, broken bones, broken voices on broken phones. Take a deep breath, feels like you're choking. Everything is broken. Every time you leave and go off someplace, everything falls to pieces in my face. Broken hands on broken plows, broken treaties, broken vows, broken pipes, broken tools, people bending, broken rules, hound dog howling, bullfrog croaking. Everything's broken. There we go. Yeah. Feel a lot better. But y'all, feel all right? All right. Much love, friends. Thank you.